Okay, we should be live. Let me check everything's working. Let's put the desktop audio on. Check that everything's working properly. Testing. Testing. Cool, that's working. Okie dokie. Get rid of that. Okay. 3.0 is out! Oh my. It just came round so fast. It only feels like probably like half a year ago when 2.0 came out. Which honestly, it's hard to tell these days. Anyway, I have loaded into the game and it's immediately being free March costume. So I was like, I better not press anything. Hi, Mercury. The first costume in the game and it's free. Okay, so it's for this March. Ooh, there's a fashion tab. Okay, let me check something. Oh yeah, there's also the build guide. I want to check something. If we go preservation. Or not. I want to check to see. Can we still swap? Oh, okay. So you can still choose her costume even though... Ah, that's really good. It doesn't matter what state she's in. Cool. Or not. No, it's set to preservation, damn it. I had false hope! No, you could only use the costume with the preservation one? Are you kidding me? Oh, that's so dumb. Okay, I think people are going to complain about that because not many people use preservation. Okay, how fun. Yeah, hello Mercury, how are you? I hope you're having a great day so far. Let's see. Checking. 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 And then what else? Oh yeah. Someone put codes in the Discord. I think it was Joe what's up put some codes in, so I'm gonna use them first. So let me see.
Nice.
I'm gonna have to manually type them out. Ah, just got to work. I'm good. I'm good. I've only been awake for like 2 hours. I don't know what it is, but like I have been waking up so late in the day. I even slept through 2 alarms this morning somehow. So it's fun. Okay, let's see. Lots of goodies. Perhaps we'll claim them all. There we go. And then okay. Hi, Suffering! Okay, let's see, these codes real or not? Let's have a look. So, BS3 265 PK CVXT. These codes were sent in the Discord, so via a screenshot of a YouTube comment. What was it? It's going good. I have just found out that March's outfit isn't as good as I hoped. As in, you can only have her outfit on her preservation version. RTK JPM 6 JV. Yeah, I didn't know. I was hoping because the fashion window is available on both her versions, so I was like, "Oh yes!" But yeah, it changed it immediately, and I was like, "You kidding me?" And it's kind of sad because, in a way, I think that because of that, like no one's going to use her outfit. I mean, not many people use Preservation March. Ooh, nice. Apparently, these codes were from Legend of Amosis. I think it was like a video of some sort on YouTube. Anyway, those have been done. We're gonna try and do some pulls first before starting the main story. Yeah. Set off this. Used to reassign subsidiary stats upgrade counts for fully enhanced 5-star relics. Okay. Gonna have to look into how that works. Let's claim. Still need to claim this. Yeah, I finally got it. Let's just have to go for it. Okay. Now store. Nah, nothing there. Okie dokie. So we're gonna try and go for the Herter, but our chances of getting her are extremely slim, and I am expecting not to get her. So first, let's check out our pity, which I'm pretty sure is pretty much 0. Or not. We've only got a few, so that's what, 5? 5. We have 5 pity, I said. And we have to win the 50-50. So we've got a few pulls. Like I said, miracle. It'll be a miracle if we even get a 5-star with what we're at the moment. Anyway, we might do more pulls at the end of stream if we've got enough, but let's have a go. First 10 pull. Wait, what? Game, what the hell are you doing to me? Oh, like, what? What? Okay. This is the... What the hell? This reminds me of Genuine all over again. Bloody hell, I'm crossing fingers. Nope, it's whelps. Oh, man. Oh, if it was the Herter, I'd be like, holy crumbs game, what are you doing to my heart today? It's not even like, it's barely Commerce 2. Oh. God. Okay, well that's reset. Goodness me, he was near the middle, wasn't? Oopsie, that's not what it is. Well, I mean, we have a guarantee. The next 5 stars a guarantee. I mean, it completely destroys my thing. But now I don't know where I am for pity, but I was not expecting that. 4 star. Next one is the last one, maybe? Whoops, damn it! Ugh. Okay, sure. Which one have we got tons of? Probably you. Try that again. I think that's another 4 star. Come on, multiple 4 stars, nice. So we've got 500 and then... Okay, 600. That might be enough to do another one. This will be 30 plus, I think. Ugh, women hell, light cones! I need to organize them. Do I have enough? No, I don't. I might have enough if... I mean, what have we got here? That's another 20. No, that's not enough. Okay, we'll do some more pulls later, and hopefully the thing will show us where we are on pity, but yeah. I was not expecting to get a 5 star on a 5 pity. What the hell? I know it's possible, but it's like so slim a chance. Welt, where are you? There you are. You are now on C3. You might actually be the one that's on...
New adventures, new friends. Great, isn't it?
You might actually be my highest one for this. Okie dokie then. I believe this is the main story. I'm gonna check. Yeah, it is. Cool. Let's do the main story. Time to drink. join the navigation meeting.
Please stand by, passengers. The navigation meeting will be starting soon.
Where are our extra guests? Pt1 isn't joining us? Oh, great. She doesn't think it's right to join our vote when she's only hitchhiking with us. So she's waiting in the party car. Though she did say that she believes we'll end up deciding on her for us. She can read our minds? I'm sure everyone has a destination in mind. Where's Sunday?
He isn't joining us for the navigation meeting. He went to the party car to rest. Don't worry about him. An unexpected destination could be a great starting point for Sunday.
Let the control freak lose all control. Send him to a washtopia. Send him to a
That's
washtopia.
unexpected, all right. But let's not do that.
Let's start voting on our destination. We're still gonna go there.
Everyone's here. Pom-Pom will start presenting our options. First up is the oceanic planet of Lusaka.
Mr. Mikhail's homeworld, Lacie-Chan, goodness me, was hit by rising sea levels after the Stellaron disaster. Though I'm not sure how things are on the planet now.
Next, we have Melustanin, the agate world.
Ah, I got you. That's where Adrilla the Beauty ascended. A world of undying allure. My goodness. It also said to be one of the initial sites of the Stellaron disaster. Probably not the safest choice.
Given the Express's fuel situation, it's worth us thinking through our options carefully.
Definitely.
And finally, the most adventurous option, the eternal land, Amphorius.
Planet not recorded in the data bank, and a world even Achivilius never set foot on. But if this trailblazing expedition works out, it could solve our fuel problem.
The Express can soon achieve perpetual motion. We don't really have a choice in a time like this, do we? No one wants to go to Edo Star. No one wants to go to a Washtopia.
Jeez, stop messing around. We don't need a scrub. The Express is already spotlessly clean. Amphorius does have something to offer, unlike the other options. Plus, it's a completely unknown world. What better place to trailblaze?
I feel the same. While we know nothing about Amphorius, we know the other two worlds aren't exactly safe options. Anyway, if it's a risk we're taking, we might as well throw in some adventure for good measure.
Agreed. So everyone's leaning towards the uncharted world. It seems we've got a crew of like-minded adventurers on the Express. That includes me too. I'm in for Amphorius.
Looks like Pom-Pom's voting plan won't be needed after all. It's official then. Our next stop is Amphorius.
Great! I'm looking forward to the conductor's jump announcement. I'll be in my room freeing up some memory on my camera. I'm going to have to snap tons of pretty pictures this time.
Don't forget to share the good news with Miss Black Swan. Better start packing up too. Or shall I go and chat some more of the others? Pack up and get ready, so optional chat with companions. Okay. Let's chat with companions. Trailblazer. This is your first time exploring beyond the astral charts, isn't it? Same for everyone else, right? Maybe not for Pom-Pom. And worlds that have been mapped on the astral charts also present new surprises from time to time. But we'll be fine. Let's just say I have a backup plan. I'll reveal it when the time comes.
A world yet to be explored by the Trailblaze. No self-respecting nameless would turn that opportunity down.
An opportunity hard to come by. Ah, so I'm better than Neon.
Absolutely. The Astral Express has always traveled along the silver rail laid down by Akivili. We don't normally get to venture into a world beyond the knowledge of the Trailblaze. But this time, we might just get the chance to add a brand new stop to the astral charts. I don't mind telling you, I'm a little excited.
I can't provide many details about our destination this time. You can ask the memo keeper if you want to know more. Are you nervous, Vampire? Why do you ask that? Are you feeling nervous yourself? It'll be fine. I just trust the crew. We've never had this many passengers on board before. I'm still not used to it. Why don't you head to the party car first? I'll see you later.
Oh, hey, great timing! I just turned on my camera and was looking through some old photos. Can I ask you something? What's your favorite part of a journey? From start to finish? Then you're going to have to give me a nudge whenever there's something worth snapping. Anyway, enough chit-chat. I better pack some extra batteries in case we end up somewhere without power.
Okey-dokey. I guess the next people to talk to are in the parlor? Not parlor, the party car.
Ah, you're here. I hear the Nameless are going to Amphorius. A very wise decision.
Why does the Guardian turn to us for how?
Truth be told, it's more of a personal request. Memo Keepers traverse the worlds only to collect precious memories. Have you heard that before? It's my duty to salvage unknown memories, and the Amphorius that has been revealed by the garden's mirror is like a treasure inside a display case.
Okay.
Dazzling, yet out of reach. I need a sharp nail to break through that glass, and that's
I'm
where
sure he's not
you
just
come
using the
in.
train as a battering ram
Only
again.
through trailblazing can we reach the heart of Amphorius, cut through the thick mist, and bring the world's memories back to light. I trust you won't disappoint me.
Okay.
Looks like you've decided on your next stop. I see. Those who embark on a long journey simply need to set off.
Oh, I wanted more from somewhere. Put the meter on for a bit. It's getting a bit cold in here. I must have realised the. Oh, my goodness. Never mind, I have to put. Even Marty's. Oh, we're doing it here. Begin warp jump.
Attention passengers! The express is about to make the jump. Please be seated and hold on.
There's nothing there. confusing. The answer lies hidden in the starry sky.
Ah,
Here it is. The isolated world that can only be seen through the garden's mirror.
wow. I wasn't
The
expecting it to look
eternal
like that.
land, Amphorius.
So this my body
No
is
one
this.
knows. That's what you're about to find out. As you can see, Amphorius is surrounded by a mass of chaotic matter that conceals it from the outside world. Nearly. Conventional interstellar travel can't detect its presence, let alone pass by or land on the planet. Yet the garden caught a glimpse of this place, and along with it, discovered ever-shifting traces.
Free pass interweave and Twitter and Furious. Co-authoring the fate of the world. Ordinary pass drivers aren't known to leave traces in the mirror. So if what you said is true, then this isolated star system must be home to at least 3 beings comparable to Emanators.
I would even go as far as to say, eons themselves.
For a world to have nurtured such marvels, yet still remain unheard of throughout the cosmos? Now that is hard to fathom.
We already know one of the 3 paths to be the erudition.
I can reveal the second. In fact, you've all seen it just now. It's the remembrance.
I see. Then it makes sense that a messenger of the garden would be capable of unveiling Amphorius for us. What about the final path?
Unfortunately, fate is keeping the third path a mystery. I don't know what it is either. Hidden beneath the brilliance of erudition and remembrance, yet possessing enough power to rival the other 2 paths. It could be the equilibrium, the enigmata, or perhaps the permanence. I have no clue at all. This white ribbon of light encircling Amphorius might very well be a product of the 3 interwoven paths. Only when path striders of the Trailblaze enter the center of the vortex will its true nature be revealed.
Still, we know far too little about the planet. What's more pressing is finding a suitable landing site. We could end up over an ocean, in a vacuum without oxygen, or worse yet, in the middle of a lava field. Now I see why the data bank is so important. It is. Still, encountering worlds that exist which are not recorded in the data bank is unavoidable. Looks like someone is all set and itching to get off the train.
Wait, I think we might be missing someone.
Hey, where's Watch 7th? She said something about a camera before going back to her room. I haven't seen her since the warp. It's not like much. She's usually the most excited about expeditions. Let's drop by her room. Wow, from what I remember, she isn't involved in this story, so what on earth has she done?
Something feels off. Please, all of you go ahead without me. I'll join you later.
You doing
Let me
okay,
know if
Cinder?
there's anything I can assist with. I'll do whatever I can.
Oh man, who's gonna bet March wasn't sitting down or something and she broke all her camera equipment and all her toys are everywhere or something? March, are you in here?
Yeah. sorry, guys. I don't know what's wrong. I just feel really weak after the warp.
Oh dear. Is it is it motion sickness?
Of course not. I've been through way more jumps than you ever have.
Miss Pt1, could you take a look at the memories in this room?
Gladly.
Presses a full against much as has a feeling though.
I'm seeing March 7th hit by a sudden bout of weakness in her memories, as if something was weighing on her. The onset of it far too quick to be any kind of sickness.
Perhaps it's the effect of some external stimulus?
Oh, why is everyone here? I should have cleaned my room.
I invited Sunday to help with the diagnosis. He grew up in a star system rich in memoria. When it comes to mental healing, he's quite the specialist.
What?
You've all been to Penacony before. I presume you are aware of how some might find themselves in a synesthesia dreamscape after warping to Asdana. I'm guessing this is something similar. Miss March appears to be affected by a certain external stimulus. Perhaps a path, an eon, or even Amphorius itself.
I agree. That's likely the case.
Why is she the only one affected?
There's no way to tell at this point. It could just be a matter of time before everyone feels unwell.
Hopefully not.
Before we identify the cause, my suggestion is for Miss March to avoid venturing anywhere near Amphorius.
It's okay, Himeko. I'll be good on my own. Go ahead, guys. I'll catch up once I feel better. Here. Take my camera along. I was planning to take photos when we got there, but looks like you'll have to help me with that now.
Leave it to me. Don't want to joke about that.
I know I can always count on you.
Why don't we take our discussion outside so much, Kamas?
Yeah, you guys go on ahead. Don't worry about me. I'll be back to being my hyperactive and adorable self by the next time you see me. Now, don't forget about those photos, okay? I'll be checking the camera.
She's gonna know if you took any or not.
Do you think March 7th's past could be connected to Amphorius?
No, that'd be too much of a coincidence. We haven't seen anything related to fixed phase ice yet. It's more likely that some kind of energy on Earth has affected her before any of us. I want you and Danhan to take the lead in this trailblazing expedition. Are you up for it? Sure, we'll work well together. I see. Our adventure in Pelico help go into a new experience nameless. Amphorius is a crucial stop, so everyone on the Express has been roped in to help in some way or another. Venturing into the unknown world is a task perfect for you youngsters. I'm sure you both have each other's backs.
So we're staying behind to take care of the grown-up stuff.
Chin up, well, you'll get your chance out in the field.
Someone should be taking care of March 7th, too. I can do that.
I'm fine with any arrangement you have for me.
Great, sounds like we're all good. Go with me to the parlor car, then you two. I prepared a backup plan before our departure, but I didn't count on having to reveal it too soon. I suppose there's a lot to do. I'll disembark with you all this time. I'm gonna guess we're leaving behind part of the train. Based on what I remember from the, what was it? The special program a bit. Now that our ground exploration team is assembled, let the conductor reveal our backup plan.
Yes! Seeing how this is going to be a perilous expedition, Pom-Pom and the Navigator have come together to prepare a special trailblazing gift for you. Your very own car!
The Axel Express is splitting up. And first it is outside the Intrastral Peace telecommunications coverage zone, so there's no chance of remote communication when you're there. Uncoupling and using one of the Express's cards as your landing capsule is the best way we could ease your expedition. It can also be a safe house once you're in on Amphoris.
The car you're getting has its own thrusters, so just buckle up, and it'll take you into Amphoris and land you somewhere safe.
The Express is more multi-purpose.
Only in extenuating circumstances. Don't go thinking you can detach cars from the Express every which way, alright? Get going whenever you're ready. Pom-Pom can't wait to hear about your exciting discoveries.
I'm ready. Let's go. I want to see the new area.
Car ready for detachment. 3, 2, 1.
Who's that? What? We're heading for. Oh! I was about to say we're heading for a mountain range, and now we've got a missile in us. Jeez. Sometime later. Just me. Oof. Oh, yeah, oof. Oh, my controller just disconnected. There we go. I'm sure Pom-Pom will be mildly happy that we survived the landing, excluding the fact that it's in flames. Down home? Question mark, question mark. Hey, you good? Danghang is slumped in the corner of the wreckage, his well-being uncertain. Time to come up with a name for the next incarnation. Wait, you see Danghang's chest rising and falling, proof that life still lingers within him. The mouth resuscitation. He doesn't even touch. It looks like you have to try some new ideas. How to mouth resuscitation. You call the moment you first met Danhang in March 7. Nope, don't know it. Yep, this is the way. If there's someone shining here, it's just do it. It was just the devil after Cherry finally dying and sorry, Danhang. Sorry for what? He woke up. No. When did you come to? Okay, that was funny. How long were we out for? You passed out when the car got hit. I blacked out too, but not before dragging you out. It's a good thing we were in the car. We would have been crushed to pieces. We should try making contact with the Express. I've made a smooth landing on. Smooth landing on. Looks like there's a civilization down. I'm starving, Pom Pom. The car's blown up, Pom Pom. Drop some food down, quick. Just as much. It's no longer working. Looks like it's just the two of us out here for now. Let's find somewhere safe to set up base of operations first. The statue and building we've seen so far point to a civilization here on Amphorius. We can only hope they're not hostile towards outsiders. It's dangerous here, we should leave. Oh, and it? What is it? I thought I heard someone's here. Someone's here. Ready your weapon and stay alert. Let's find out what's behind that gate. Oh yeah. Poor Astral Express cart. I'm sure Pom Pom will be very pleased to know what happened to it. Hold on, it opened on its own. Why is it so dark? Is it already nighttime? Oh! This is creepy. Overly creepy. Over there, that pink thing. You see it too? Guess it's not an illusion. There it is again. Is it doing all this? This phenomenon, it's hard to explain. Ah, it's creepy as hell. It's gone! That happened too fast for us to make any sense of it. Did you see what that creature looked like? Rapid, sort of. It's unlike any of the known species in our databank, but I guess that's to be expected. We know nothing about Amphorius after all. Back then, we were trailblazing into Jarilo 6, is it? We knew its history and its terrain even before arriving on the planet, but with Amphorius, all we have is whatever little black swan told us about the world. What should we do? Find a local? I am afraid we must plan for the worst. Putting a potential language barrier aside, that was a powerful attack on us just now. It's hard to imagine the planet is as far out and isolated as this one having the expertise to create such sophisticated weaponry. Is it a match for my baseball bat? I can't tell for sure, but let's not get our hopes up too high. We can learn and observe as we move. Now that's one monument imposing someone archaic. Could it be a cultural site? I'm not missing any treasure chests, right? I haven't seen any. It looks like no one lives in this area, and that strange creature from before is nowhere to be seen, but... Look at that. What? A giant spear? Judging from the prevalence of these cluster structures, the civilization has more than just 8 engineers and architects. The structures also indicative of a universal belief system. If only it was close, I'll be able to make out the details. If you want to take some photos, now would be the perfect time. Giant spears stand out between heaven and earth in the distance. At its top, the sky appears torn open. Or rather, it seems to have willingly opened a circular rift inside. A swirling vortex churns, and the clouds periodically reflect the golden glow. If Mark Somerville here should definitely use their girlish imagination to come up with some whimsical and creative metaphors for the scenery. Unfortunately, it's up to you now to take on the team's photographic duties for now. Photographic duties. Don't forget the city gates. Across the cliff, a grand palace gate remains silent. No one to reveal any of the history and secrets hidden behind it. What could lie within the gate? You can't help but let your imagination run wild. Bloody carnage, chaotic banquets, bottomless abyss. When you regain focus, hearing a playful voice softly whispering in your ear.
Hello? Snap out of it and click the shutter already.
These turned out great, huh? They deserve the most poignant spot on the photo wall. Hi, Link! Hmm? Something's wrong. Those statues were there. Watch out! I'm sensing hostility. These things aren't breathing. Inorganic life forms? Looks like they want to keep us here. With a dead end and a cliff edge behind us, there's no other way out. We're gonna have to fight them. Let's do this. It's a pain, the two main characters in the story do not have any voices. Okay, attacking enemies a certain number of times can destroy their war armor. When war armor is destroyed, deals damage to enemies, delaying the action and regenerate energy for the attacker. Enemies attacking with destroyed war armor also deal damage to them. War armor can be completely repaired at the end of the enemy's turn. Oh, lovely. No.
Until everything burns to ashes! Fight to live!
Will them get messed up? Dreams do come true.
Some value, I suppose. Existence is unity. Every petal, all will be swept away by
Quite a lot of damage, goodness me.
Set the seas aflame!
Stay in step.
grace and elegance.
The mood is set. Let the show begin.
This is more than a fight to live! Set the seas aflame!
Take your positions. Let's improvise.
There's more to life.
Attack
So you got it.
detected.
Nice, like it, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Firefly fight to live!
I'll do break free of them. Oh.
Look out! You've got something interesting.
He stole our
I care
baseball
no
bat!
harm. I just want everyone to be safe. Roaming around a place like the Abyss with weapons in tow is a show of provocation. Those soldiers are minions of the Strife Titan. They're not known to stop until all invaders fall under their feet. If you continue brandishing your weapons, you won't only be putting yourselves in the crossfire. Their looming blades will come down on the heads of the innocent.
I still approach get your message across all the same.
It's difficult to tell if you're friend or foe when you appear out of thin air. Even without your weapons, a great power still lurks within you. I could be putting myself in harm's way for all I know. I'd be unwise not to take precautions.
Okay.
So, care to share the reason for dropping in on us? Hmm? Visitors from above?
Fine on. Look what you did again! Taking off only to get yourself into trouble? You even ruined his weapon! Now you've really gone and done it. This is no way to be treating strangers!
I was just trying to fix our problem in the safest way possible.
How is this safe? Hello, friendly strangers. Let's all simmer down and cool our jets. We're all humans here. No need for things to get so heated. Snowy's just worried you're baddies from above, but we know you two are nothing of the sort. Oh, right, you don't know us yet. We are Treeby from Yanisopolis, and this is Snowy. Hurry up and apologize to them.
My goodness.
All right, if you say so, Treeby. I apologize for my earlier behavior. I was overly wary because both of you landed in this tumultuous region. Put me on high alert.
I understand. We're trailblazers from beyond the sky. There's no point in concealing anything. They saw everything. If they wanted us dead, they wouldn't be standing around talking to us.
Not from above the sky, but beyond it.
Wow, that's something else altogether. You're lucky you met us, then.
What do you mean?
She means you're lucky because we won't hurt you, but the same can't be said for others. Let's talk somewhere else. You've seen it firsthand. It isn't safe out here. As you saw, there are still many refugees who haven't been freed in the temple. We're here to rescue and escort them to the holy city, Akima. They're the reason I had to be absolutely sure you were not here with ill intent, and why I wanted you to put away your weapons. If something were to occur, they would have no way of protecting themselves. I'm Finan, from ID's Elysiae. Sorry if I offended you just now.
I'm Denhang, and this is...
Friction really does spark friendships, huh? Here, you can have your weapon back.
And here's your spear. Don't worry, this is entirely on Snowy. I'll make sure he fixes it for you.
It seems I'll have to treat Cartonis to a couple of drinks again.
We just arrived and still have many questions. If you two could assure our safety, traveling the cover will certainly be the best choice. Please lead the way. How do you view the situation? There's more to this than Lacie-Chan. I agree to disarm you in a flash and even snap my spear. He's no ordinary person. He was also quite cautious, keeping his distance throughout the conversation. I tried probing for more information on Amphorius, but they both casually glossed over it. Conversely, I believe this indicates he doesn't believe he can easily subdue us. He can easily subdue us. Oh, I don't know. If things take a turn for the worse, our best bet is still going to be resolution by force. The appearance was suspiciously well timed. Yes, the timing is suspect too. The spear destroyed our car was definitely man-made. I suspect they might have staged the encounter, but these refugees, they're certainly not pretending. For now, it's reasonable to assume they're not on the same side as the attackers. How's it even more possible to share a common language? I've been trying to come up with possible theories for that, though the answer still eludes me. Perhaps, like GR6, Amphoris was served by the Silver Rail eons ago, but the data bank would have at least have some record of the planet if that was true. The way the girl uses we and us to refer to her house is unusual too. I doubt it's just a habit of speech. But compared with our other suspicions, sharing a common language is the least of our concerns right now. Let's get moving and hope the problems will resolve themselves naturally. About your spear. Though losing the spear is unfortunate, we gained some important insight, and Forest weapon forging skills are on par with the craftsmanship that forged this cloud pincer. Looks like this world is nowhere near as primitive as we were first thought. Perhaps they have more to surprise us with this holy city they mentioned. Definitely, let's keep going. Someone arguing in the temple? Let's take a look. And remember, keep it friendly. Yeah, mate. When will this end?
No, I will never.
No, I'll never agree.
Virtus, you acted on your own to ask the Chrysos heirs for help? To bring us into their so-called holy city, no less. We are priests of Yanis, born as footless birds. How could we possibly endure being confined to one place?
We've lost far too many to Nikador's forces, Mr. Noldus. I only want for everyone to settle down somewhere safe and to be able to sleep soundly.
Lose your faith, and you lose everything. Do you seriously think you can seek shelter in Akima? Nowhere is safe with the end times looming. I've said my piece. Leave if that's what you want. Everyone else is staying in this temple, where we enjoy the protection of Yanis, the Gate of Infinity.
Okay.
Don't make this decision in haste, sir.
I appreciate the concern, esteemed Chrysos heir. But please, respect that we have the right to choose our own fate.
I'm sorry you had to see that, esteemed Chrysos heir. These two with you are...
Travelers from afar. They're also headed for the Holy City. If memory serves me right, you are... Virtus? Please, you may call me Finan. What was that just now?
It's an honor you remember me, Finan. We are priests from Yanisopolis. Armies of the Strife Titan destroyed our home, forcing us to flee across many lands until we arrived here. A few days ago, I watched another companion fall to those monsters, and I was shattered. I offered a prayer to Akima, thinking the answer would take time, at least enough for me to convince Mr. Noldus. I didn't expect your arrival to be so swift.
Neoda spoke of the end of times just now, and claimed that there's no place in the forest is safe. What do you mean by that?
Excuse me, sir. Everyone knows about the prophecy. How is it that you...
Virtus, right now, we must focus on convincing Mr. Noldus to return. The Abyss is swarming with fierce enemies, and they have no way to defend themselves, leaving them vulnerable to all kinds of danger. My friends, I have a rather bold request. The two of you are quite capable. Might I trouble you to fetch Mr. Noldus? Treeby will join you. She can also answer any questions you may have.
Please give us a moment to discuss it. Interrupted me as I was trying to gather information from that refugee, and now saying the girl can answer her questions. His intent is obvious. Yes. I believe he thinks it's worse for others to find out we know nothing about the world. He wants to hide the fact we are visitors from beyond the star. There's a rift between us and locals, so let's play along with Farron for now. We can also learn what Trippy thinks when we're alone with her. Alright, we'll go. If we're to be companions on this journey, it's only right we offer assistance where possible.
You two are truly honorable. I'll stay behind to guard Virtus and the rest. Go quickly and come back safe.
I'm sure you two have a ton of questions, don't you? As for why we should speak in private, that's because quiet places are better suited for communicating with one another.
So the road ahead is cut off. What are you talking about?
Judging by your reactions, you aren't lying about being newly arrived travelers.
Mm-hmm.
In that case, don't blink or you'll miss the next part. Also, Snowy wouldn't dare make plans for us. It's more like the other way around. Alright, silence please! We are about to summon a miracle. We, thy humble descendants, doth surmount the myriad of passages of Yanis to stand before thee and receive the scales of judgment. O selfless arbiter Talantin, declare us innocent in the name of the law. Weigh the fruits of the present in exchange for the sweetness of the past. We summon thee, Orynyx, to lift thy curtain of memory.
What's that?
Once again, stir the ripples of past reverie.
This is unbelievable.
How is that possible? Did Orynyx's prayer fail?
My two friends, don't stray too far away from us.
Stop panicking. As long as we're with them, we'll be fine.
Amazing, isn't it? Now that we're here, we can speak in peace. Huh? But why does it feel a little too quiet? Just what I was afraid of. So much for a peaceful chat. The history lesson will have to wait, my friends. We must help Mr. Noldus!
Okay.
You both have impressive fighting skills!
Shall begin.
It'd be better if I still had my weapon.
I'm sorry.
Rhythm gets
Oh, but...
dreams do come true.
Some value, I suppose. Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
Step up, let's see ya.
Take your positions.
Grace and elegance. Existence is unity.
Stay away.
Firefly type of fight to live!
There we go.
Oh, thank you. The three of you saved our lives.
Mr. Noldus, Virtus was right. It's too dangerous for all of you to be here. Please, come back to Akama with us.
I believe I've made my stance clear, my child. Us priests would rather die in the pursuit of faith than live in a foreign land.
We deeply understand your faith in the Titans. Perhaps in your eyes, Kefali, the protector of the Holy City, is but a god from a foreign land. But we swear to you, in the name of Yanis, the Gate of Infinity, that so long as the Chrysoceres live, Akama will protect all followers of the Titans. We are one and the same.
You swear in the name of Yanis? Who are you?
Don't you remember, Noldus? Our name is Trebios.
What? You're the High Priest? Why do you look like a child? Oh, no. To think that I, a mere tribal priest, dare lecture you on faith. Oh, how ludicrous. Please, forgive my transgressions.
Noldus, we do not wish to force you, but please think of the people in your tribe. The young place their trust in you, just as you place your trust in us. If you stay, they will remain here too, doomed to fall under Nikodor's spear.
If that is divine will, then I have no reason to disobey. High Priest, please guide us once again as we spread our wings on this long journey.
Mr. Noldus, I'm glad you're all right.
Virtus, I still disagree with your methods, but it doesn't matter now. Let us place our trust in the Chrysoceres.
The Dromus caravan that's supposed to meet us isn't here yet, so let's all rest where it's safe for a while.
Regrettably, our questions are still unanswered, but for now, we now have even more. Now that things have calmed down, perhaps you two can find a time to answer a few of them?
Of course. Please, come this way. I see you've both been made aware of our troubles. I'm grateful for your understanding, so in return, please ask me anything you wish to know.
Where might spam? What is this end of times people
Just as
spoke
the word
of?
implies. It's the time of strife before the world meets its end.
The dawn finance afterward. Are you saying your civilization is coming to an
To be
end?
precise, it's the whole world that's coming to an end.
What are
The
the
ancient
Titans?
gods of Amphorius. Once worshipped by humanity, they now stand as their foes.
Who are the
The prophetic deliverers, with golden blood coursing through their veins.
What is the miracle
It's
performed,
a
really?
gift from the three Titans of Fate. With their blessings, priests can awaken shadows of the past to alter reality.
You're putting it too lightly. Don't make miracles sound like a tool you can simply use at will.
That's all the questions I have for now. Your answers are too concise.
Sorry. I guess I'm not good at telling stories.
Yet a tedious and overly long explanation isn't ideal either. Let me think. Oh, right! Virtus and the others are priests from Yanisopolis. They should be adept at playing the lyre. How about playing a song for our two friends? There's a ballad that's been passed down in Amphorius since ancient times. Happiness abound in this lush land by God's chosen. Giants raise their glasses in a toast, beheld by the 12 constellations. 3 carved the heavens and the earth. 3 wove the threads of fate. 3 molded life with their hands, and 3 guided calamity's gate. They declared the world too unstirring, hence wished endless laughter upon the living. Thus, you and I were created, with words and song to weave, and love and intimacy to give. Thus flawless creation was complete. Who then will bear the weight of humanity's souls to lighten the steps of the living as a whole?
I haven't noticed
Oh,
yet,
great
but maybe.
Beverly, all-knowing father of stature so tall, yet low does their gaze willingly fall. With light of dawn heavy upon their shoulders, golden ichor spills unto the land, forming the boiling river that flows through the legacies of heroes who take their stand.
Huh?
Ah. Oh, yeah, from Hercules. What's that sound? Oh, they're riders here, I think.
Don't worry, that's just our rescue. Time to get up, everyone!
What magnificent
These
creatures.
large, mild-mannered creatures are called dromas. They're humanity's most loyal companions. We'll be relying on them to get us through the rugged mountain roads on the way to the Holy City. Dromas are very docile. Even first-time riders can steer them easily. Here, give it a try. Remember to hold the reins tight. I forgot to mention, don't touch their white stone humps. When the Earth Titan blessed these creatures, it said they also stuffed their ill tempers into these humps.
Carefully ride it.
See? Easy, wasn't it?
Everyone, how did you find our lyre performance earlier? We've been in exile for many days and haven't touched our instruments in a long time. I fear our skills have grown rusty, and we've made a spectacle of ourselves.
Goodness me, controller.
No, not at all. Your performance was wonderful, sir.
It's been a long time since we sat together like that and sang ancient ballads to our heart's content. I'm grateful to all of you for reminding me of those glorious and peaceful times. Looking back now, I admit I was too stubborn. Perhaps you really can save Amphorius from its doom, just like how the four of you heroes saved our very lives and faith today.
Suffering's bad for your health, and it won't help your faith much either. That's why it's our inherent duty as Chrysos heirs to free everyone from suffering. It's also the reason for the Holy City Akima's existence. The only human city left in our present day.
Hey now, don't be so serious. You're bringing the mood down. Anyway, in short, the Holy City is absolutely safe. Everything will be fine once we get there. Is everyone properly seated? Then we're off! Next stop, Akima!
Nice. The city's under attack, what? Jeez, what's going on?
In position.
You call this safe? That's not how Trippin described it at all. See the enemies in that
Take your positions.
in the abyss, it seems they all were for the strife titan. Okay.
Like fireflies to a flame until everything burns to ashes!
The mood is set just let the show begin.
Oh man, hope
Dreams do
not.
come true.
Fireflies fight to live!
Nice second, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Some value, I suppose. Existence is unity.
This is more than a battle. Set the scene aflame!
There's more to life.
Fight to live!
Every petal and all will be swept away by the wind.
Yeah,
Set the scene.
we got some really good character designs in this game.
Stay in step. Let's improvise.
Grace and elegance.
Enjoy yourself. I will claim victory for myself. Fight to live!
Step up, let's see ya. Time to mix things up.
So this is the warmth of
Firefly
life.
type 4 in position.
Friends? Indulge yourselves!
Take your positions.
Joining the battle. Detonate.
Stay in step.
Like until everything burns to ashes!
Dreams do come true.
Just noticed my thing in here.
You both fought so bravely. Are you Chrysos heirs from a foreign land? Please, I beg of you, save Akima. The Mad King Nikador has returned. Look, there's strife and conflict everywhere.
Stay calm, leave this to us. We must hurry and find shelter.
Thank you, thank you. Your comrades are fighting inside the city. Fate will guide you to them.
Okay. I expect the Holy City to be a strong sanctuary, but things are less peaceful than I thought. Let's stay here and lend our support on the battlefield. You still have your broken spear? They're just minions. My Cardigan magic will be sufficient. Yeah, I need to find them.
The main road's been blocked off. Treeby?
Don't panic. Leave this to us. I summon the Oryx!
Oh, what?
Lift the curtain and stir up ripples of past reverie.
What? Press and hold the burn actor and ask prayer the way you want to time. Interesting. How's the situation?
It's you two. I'm sorry we got you involved again. I never expected Nikador to lead an army and launch a surprise attack on the Holy City at a time like this. They and Kefali have always been mortal enemies, but now they've gone mad like a vicious beast.
We took care of some enemies.
You have my gratitude. Thankfully, Akima is not completely unprepared. The prophecy had warned us about this. This is a catastrophe, but it's not the end.
Mr. Noldus and the others have gone to seek shelter. Leave the rest to us. You should evacuate along with the citizens.
I
We can
don't
help.
doubt your skills, but... Very well, but please remain by my side. These pests can't hurt you, but our companions, those known as the Chrysos heirs, their attacks do not discriminate between friend and foe.
Oh, Kefali, throne of worlds, please end your long silence and grant humanity protection.
What are you doing? It's not safe here. Seek shelter quickly.
No. It's very safe here. The prophecy has already revealed that the light of Kefali will shine upon all.
Watch! No one will die! The heroes will protect the city!
Leave them be. Just as Mr. Noldus reveres Yanis, faith is all some people have left in a world teetering on the brink of collapse. To honor their faith is the sacred duty of the Chrysos heirs. Minions of strife, you shall not harm these people!
Another battle.
Join the battle.
Stay in step.
Like fireflies to a until everything burns to ashes!
The mood is set just. Let the show begin. Let's improvise.
This is set to the seas of flame! There's more to life.
Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
Huh?
Take your positions.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting. There we go.
Bodies everywhere. How could so many enemies have made it to the front gates? Where were the city guards?
No, we're back.
Free tribbies?
We are Trian. We are Treenan. We are Treevy. Wait, no! Now is not the time for introductions!
I love how they've all got different hairstyles and different facial expressions. The surprises never cease in the forest.
Chloe! D has been trading blows with the main forces for what feels like forever! From the skies to the city. Hurry up and assist him!
I knew it. He gets reckless once he gets the urge to kill. I'm relying on you three to handle the task of getting the citizens to safety.
Don't worry! With us here, we can just use the sentry gate to whoosh the people to the safest place in Emphorius! Wouldn't that be Akama? Stop messing around and help the people! Anywhere is fine, just send them to somewhere safe!
Don't worry. Although they are a little childish, the trio are experienced Chrysos heirs, and one of the pillars of Akama. Therefore, they can definitely be trusted. Well, let's keep on moving then.
I'll put this on auto for a bit.
My friends? Indulge yourselves! Attack!
Until everything burns to ashes!
Reposition a little bit. Apparently we've been going for an hour and a half already. I don't even know where the time goes.
Recalibrating. Enjoy yourself.
I don't know how long the main story is for this update, but it can be anywhere from 3 hours all the way up to 6 in some instances for this game.
Eliminate the enemies on the main road and leave the rest to the Holy City's guards. They're all trained and experienced elites.
Let the show begin!
Until everything burns to ashes!
Yeah. Didn't be that way.
My friends? Indulge yourselves!
But yeah, it's like, I really enjoy the Honkai Star Rail stories. It's when they go too long. Like, I've had instances of attempting to split them into 2 streams, the main story, with it being a mix of success and failing.
Lord Finan! Oh, you're finally here. Quick, save the Grand Craftsman. He's surrounded by enemies!
What? Cartonis! Hang in there!
The rear is secured now. This is the result of your efforts?
Quit messing around. You know who we're dealing with.
Okay.
Carelessness will be your downfall. Deliver. Mere child's play. A true fight between us would shatter them with the aftershocks alone. Who are you?
What do you mean, who are you?
We're trying to destroy the Holy City.
Until everything burns to ashes! Set the seas aflame!
Grace and elegance.
I'll catch up.
Enjoying yourself detected.
Nice psychic, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Firefly type fight to land!
Leave them get messed up. Let's improvise.
Every petal all will be swept away by the wind.
Set the seas aflame!
There we go.
Cartonis!
Fine on.
I'm glad that you're okay. As for you, Mighty, if I'm not mistaken, shouldn't your responsibility be protecting the citizens?
What is that supposed to mean? Who are you implying isn't a citizen here?
Why do the people who keep getting stranger and stranger?
Don't evade the question. Aglaia told us to protect the citizens. Are you ignoring what she said?
It is you who forgot the second half of her words. Her original words were, protect the citizens and eliminate the invaders. The crisis in the Holy City will be resolved once we've eliminated Nikador. Speaking of which, since you've never considered the pair over there to be citizens, they seem to fit the definition of invaders.
What do you mean?
The 3 priests of Yanis share the same appearance and mind, and their senses are also interlinked. The Akamans have long been aware of your presence and what you have been doing. You trust him that much? I suggest you think twice.
Provoking your allies at such a critical juncture. Whose side are you on?
From the moment we first met, I already told you that regardless of whether it's in the past or in the future, the people of Kremnos will never agree to make peace with the likes of you. As the successor of Kremnos, I, Mighty, am not able to act independently on such matters. Furthermore, things have escalated to a point where I must warn you, esteemed guest. that your host is anything but proficient in the ways of hospitality.
Enough. The time for internal strife now is not. Still on the offense, the Mad King is, and must be stopped by the Chrysos heirs.
I have not forgotten about what needs to be done. Stand down. I'm more than capable of taking care of what's ahead by myself. As for you, Nikador is in the Marmorial Palace. Glaya told me to stay out of it. So, go ahead. Deliver.
I don't need you to tell me that.
You. What's your name? Is that not also strange?
He overheard us saying his names are strange.
Well, what is it, outsider? Do you fear the Lance of Fury's raging flames? Or perhaps you'd care to spar with me?
Avoid getting too serious with Mighty, because he means every word he says.
That is true. Of this, you can be assured.
Better leave him to it then. Maybe. Hard to say, ain't it?
What a mess.
I don't see any more residents. Have they been evacuated?
Yes, Treby acted with haste. This is Marmorial Market, the most important residential and living area in the Holy City. Pushing through by force would undoubtedly result in needless casualties. But now our backup is here.
Lord Finon and the two guests. Welcome to Akama.
He's under his arm, is it?
When I heard your footsteps, I thought death was already writing my final chapter before my heroic journey had even begun. Miss Casterus?
An abrupt ending to an epic that has barely begun might also amaze the people. But today, Lord Finon, Akama needs you.
Well, if the Mortician of the Holy City says I'm needed, then it sounds like I'm gonna live through this mess.
Oh dear, I got you.
That isn't for me to decide. All I can do is clear the obstacles and guide you to the place of Nikador's descent. Dear guests, if you would, I'd like you to please follow me, and kindly keep 5 paces distance. In the face of death, strife will also cause hesitation to arise. I am the shadow of death.
Ah, so that one said Sermon at Thanatos. I know that one. Soul.
There are also some enemies who are difficult to subdue by presence alone.
The scent of blood. Are you an attendant of the Hand of Shadow?
No, I'm nobody's attendant.
You can try to avoid and hide it. But you obviously came from the world of the dead. Akama. Chrysos heirs. What cowards. We live by loyalty and glory, while you live by weakness and deceit.
I'm so glad that you're not my history teacher. How much can we trust the words of someone who has sunk so deep into madness? However, If you're standing here out of loyalty and glory, then I shall draw my blade and grant you a warrior's end.
Come to arms.
He's one of the mid-range bosses. Of course he summons allies.
The mood is set. Let the
Why
show
wouldn't
begin.
he summon allies?
Like fire until everything burns to ashes! Set to the seas of blaze!
Let's improvise.
Existence is unity.
Still the same old.
Ooh.
Firefly, fight to live!
Fireflies on death.
Nice, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Rhythm get messed up. Dreams do come true.
Something like that.
The mood is set. Let the show begin.
This is more set to the seas of blaze! Firefly type for
Let's improvise.
Grace and Alec.
Technically this team should be slightly different, because I did manage to get Fugue and stuff for it.
Like fireflies to a flame, until everything burns to ashes!
And I think Fugue can be switched out with either the MC or the Ice one, but I'm not sure which one. I think it depends on whether or not you E1 or E2 do.
Lady Aglaya once said that your time is extremely valuable and shouldn't be wasted on unnecessary conflict. I have the power to lay them to rest.
I was about to say the same. It's pointless to waste your strength on these pawns. Let's go. It's time to face strife.
Once there, you must turn into birds and fly toward the final battlefield.
Miss Castris, why aren't you joining us?
I must stay here and ensure that these soldiers do not destroy the city. Although faith is more important to the vast majority, there are still quite a number of citizens who care more about their worldly possessions.
I understand, but...
There is no need for worry. The citizens have already been evacuated, and the only living things in the vicinity are the three of you. As Lady Aglaya instructed, no civilians will be affected by this.
Interesting.
Do excuse my impropriety. Well then, I'll see you later, Miss Castris.
Then... could you all quietly leave?
I'd love to talk to her, but I think we would die if we go near her, or something, from the looks of it.
Memorial Palace, the Lance of Fury, Nikador. They're all there in the distance.
What a horrifying battle cry. Is that a Titan?
That battle cry once crushed all in its path. It knocked down foes and allies alike, leaving people as fragile as reeds in a gale. My limbs trembled uncontrollably as my weapon clattered to the ground. I could hear nothing but the frenzied and shameful beating of my own heart. Fear. This is why the Strife Titan is revered. If a warrior can face this terror and still step forward, no trial thereafter can shake the weapon in their hand. You two, if you wish to retreat, this is your final chance to do so.
These are separate matters.
Looks like the both of you have indeed braved many dangers.
We have no interest in the Titan rights. Dear me. As Trailblazers, lending a helping hand to unfamiliar worlds is simply our duty.
Trailblazing? What an interesting concept. Surely on your worlds there must also be a Titan which is revered by the masses. But there's no need to further confirm your resolve. We shall soon cross swords with the embodiment of strife. And yet, faced against this menacing threat, your resolve only gleams more intensely. Let's get going. In the era when Kefali had not yet fallen silent, none could stand as their equal. Today, we inherit the duty of the gods.
Hi, Saki.
Safeguarding the inhabitants of M4.
Well, I feel like we're coming up to a boss fight, don't you?
Stand with me and become heroes!
Man, the whispering voices you hear is so often is very creepy. Rotate the clues and assemble the pattern. Once the progress bar is full, you can quickly move to target. Okay.
Deathly silence is the proud resonance of Nikador's war drums. Behind this
I
watery
did
veil awaits the arena of
to say the pools when how do you say it? So we're on a pity of 5, and somehow our first temple gave us Welt. So it means we've got a guarantee on the Herta banner, but we don't have any pools left at the moment. But I'm hoping we have enough to do at least one more temple at the end of stream.
Stay strong. Recall your convictions and everything you hold dear. If you can't do that, then think of death. For doing so might actually keep you alive.
Jeez. Is that the Titan? It's a lot smaller than I thought. Not too much. I had enough, I think it was like 30, 40 pools in the end, but of course we did get Welt really early. Weaker, but also more distorted.
So, more distorted?
Why are we going like -2?
Nice, like a good brew. Full, my friends.
It's not even at ×1. It's at times -2 speed. Is this to show how scared we are of this thing? My goodness.
In position.
That's what I mean. We were at 0. Well, we were at 5 pity, and somehow our first temple gave us a 5-star.
Like fireflies,
Jeez, this thing is slow.
Dreams do come true.
This is at -1, I think. There you go. Oh, did I knock it? There you go. Looks like I knocked it. Okay. How long did I knock it? I don't remember knocking it.
Eternal.
Anyway. Must have knocked it during the cutscene, maybe. Oh, anyway. Back up to speed.
Stay in step.
This is more set to the seas of flame. Grace and elegance.
your positions. Let's improvise.
Cast aside all distracting thoughts. To me, I shall withstand their wrath.
Yeah, we basically got a 5-star really early. And then, I pulled it. Well, we did, I think, 30 pulls after that. So, 3 10 pulls after that, I think. Which, we didn't get anything, sadly. Hi there, Ice Always Chilling, how are you?
Time to mix things up.
I will.
Indulge yourselves!
Stay in step.
I do find the cyber puppet dolls also a lot like me, but paired with some gold. Not sure. Oh, there we go. Ooh.
Move.
Ah, the character. I think that's one of the characters that's going to be in phase 2 of the banner.
This is not the true Nikado, just one of his many godly forms. The core flame isn't here.
Oh, they've all gone. I'm good.
New allies of Okima, welcome to Amphorius.
Jeez, with the trolls now.
While this welcome banquet is far from elegant, it has helped to remove any misgivings that we had. From this moment forth, you shall be treated as distinguished guests of the Holy City and of the Chrysos as...
Okay. Your eyes.
Curious about my eyesight? Well, I'm not blind. On the contrary, I can see much more than the typical person. Those with golden blood always have something extraordinary about them. For me, it's perception. I don't need light to measure the world. The wind carries messages along golden threads, delivering countless sensations to my fingertips.
Okay.
Just like how at this present moment, the virtues possessed by the both of you have turned into a warm current that pleases my skin.
See, I told you I'm a heart-warming girl deep down. She was just speaking metaphorically.
A manifestation of Nikador. Could it be that my trial has not arrived yet?
By following the threads of fate, you have begun to write the opening chapter of your story. How do you feel?
Well, truth be told, I don't feel any different. I anticipated a greater challenge. When Trian followed those escaped soldiers, was that part of the plan too?
Naturally. We have long foreseen this attack and didn't intend to waste such a golden opportunity. After Nikador succumbed to madness, their fortress disappeared into the fog, with no one being able to ascertain its location anymore. However, now that they have acted out of character and attacked Akima of their own accord, then the Holy City shall also uncover their hiding place and sound the horn of retaliation.
Okay.
What an intricate plan indeed. I gave my word that after the situation stabilized, I would reveal all about Amphorius to our allies. However, given that Akima has just
barely survived a calamity, and there are still many shaken citizens who need comfort. Aglaya, would you mind taking care of this in my stead?
Aglaya.
Distinguished guests, since you have spared no effort in aiding the Holy City, I will naturally take care of you as well. I've woven many unforeseen events into the tapestry of fate. This is but one instance.
You two can find me at Marmorial Market after you've grown tired of listening to her tales. In any case, I owe you my hospitality.
Interesting.
Now then, where should we begin?
Lady, could you give us some time? We'd like to get back to our mission now that the situation has calmed down. We want to lay down a beacon of the Trailblaze here. I can assure you this will not bring any repercussions to Okuma. Think of it as a ceremony when traveling to somewhere place new.
Beacon of the Trailblaze. No problem. Go ahead.
With the space anchor of us, we've taken yet another giant step on the path of the Trailblaze. But we're going to reconnect with the
Interesting way to mark the start of your journey. I grow more and more curious about your cause. But please, let me first properly extend my hospitality to you. The conversation we must have will likely be quite lengthy, so why don't we go somewhere more suitable for that?
So the space anchors are what Akavili and us put down. Okay.
We're here
Bye,
at
dearest.
Memorial Palace, Akima's public baths. Normally, this place would be much livelier. This is a good place for our chat. Both of you are new here, so it's only natural to be confused about the prophecy, titans, and Chrysos heirs that have been mentioned in passing. But I'd like you to learn about Amphorius' history before I tell you more. Bath sprites are excited to begin. This bath contains spirit water that has been blessed by the ocean titan. It can guide you back into the distant past. Go ahead, step in, and listen to what the comforting ripples have to say. If it'll make you feel better, I can avert your
Jeez.
Quiet your thoughts. Feelings are far more honest than words and can better satisfy your curiosity. Close your eyes and feel the warm ripples of water embrace you. Feel the delivery of this account from the seas. The spirit water shall show you Amphorius' distant and recent past.
Before everything began, the world was in chaos.
Thank you for the head pats.
3 gods conceived space, time, and laws, laying down the cornerstones of life for all beings. 3 more gods formed the skies, the earth, and the ocean, creating a nursery for the seedlings of life to mature. Then came Kefali, throne of worlds, and the father of all people. They walked the face of the earth, delighted by the creations of their fellow gods, though also lamenting at the bare solitude of the gods. And so, they made clay figures in their likeness and allowed their golden blood to course through these creations, bestowing the breath of life upon them. The wise Circes soon came forth and peeled open fruits from a flowering tree, granting reason to these clay beings, allowing them to learn and reflect.
Okay.
Curiosity propelled the dignified Nestia to confer upon them an eye for beauty and a desire for love, teaching them to revere their beauty. With that, the first humans were born.
Okay.
In this fleeting golden age, all forms of life thrived and civilizations sprouted one after the other. Disasters and suffering were unheard of in this world. Landforms did not erode
Sounds
with
too
time,
perfect to be true at that
nor
point.
did humans age or die. Not until the three calamities fell upon the world: trickery, strife, and death. Their descent burst open the short period of prosperity, as though it were nothing more than a dewdrop. The black tide swallowed the world whole, inundating it in blood. Fear permeated every corner of the world like a plague, inebriating mankind far more easily than ambrosia would. Mortals took up arms against one another, waging war in the name of the gods, marking the beginning of a tumultuous
I'm sure Dan
age.
Hang's enjoying this. He's probably already mentally remembering
The
everything.
wrath of the gods enveloped
Ready to
the
put
earth
in his nice
and hid the
encyclopedia and
firmament in
stuff.
shadows, ensnaring every living being. The divine war only led to one outcome: a shattered world on its death march toward destruction.
Is something wrong? The sprite is only halfway through the story, but I seem to be detecting some distress and unease. I see. Perhaps the narration isn't engaging enough for you. That's why you find it difficult to remember the key
I'm
events.
sure Dan Hang's having no problem. And I wanted to listen to the rest of it.
That's fine. We can try a different approach. You'll be glad to know that bath sprites have mastered the art of catering to the needs of others. Take my suggestion, bath sprites. Please narrate the story in a style that this guest prefers.
Okie doke, make yourself comfortable. Time for a history class on ENVtorious.
Is this catering to my preference?
No butting in. Class is still ongoing. Where did I stop the last time? Oh, right. ENVtorious started off as a ball of chaos. The three Fate Titans wrote laws to govern the world. Another three Foundation Titans created the Earth, Ocean, and Skies. And a different three Creation Titans designed and gave life to human beings, like you and me. But three baddie Titans soon snuck in, bringing a terrible, horrible disaster with them.
Ah, the baddie Titans.
So, the Titans got angry, and no one was willing to give in. Their followers then decided to do the same, fighting and killing each other. Everyone fought for a really, really long time, disturbing and
It's definitely an
hurting all
interesting
people
change.
living in the world. Until one day, something big happened. A prophecy appeared on ENVtorious. Something no one one saw coming. The tripartite prophecy says there is only one way to stop this war. Assemble a band of heroes powerful enough to take on the 12 Titans and reignite their core flames. Only then will their divine wrath abate and peace return to the world. We know this band of heroes by a certain name. Any guesses? That's right! The Chrysos Heirs! So, here's the takeaway. Eat well and train well, so you can grow up into a powerful hero and do your part for Amphorius!
Is something else wrong?
They're treating me like a
You
child.
said so. Looks like you're a bit hard to please. Trusting and perceptive at the same time. Rough patch. That's a mild way to put it.
Still gonna get on with the Titan.
I suppose the things that are common knowledge to us are just a garbled mess to you. If we want to straighten out the threads of this world, perhaps I should explain things to you myself.
Do you really know nothing about what's beyond the sky?
I seem to hear a note of pity in that question. Perhaps you find us to be weak and defenseless.
So what do we do
can
now?
Move on to the problem at hand, now that both of you have some understanding of Amphorius' history. Come with me. Please, give me a moment. The way up from here leads to a bath that the Council granted exclusively to the Chrysos heirs. The bath is strictly off-limits to anyone other than the heirs. I'm willing to make an exception, considering you're guests from beyond the sky. But if I were to bring both of you in at once, I'd be blatantly disrespecting our traditions.
Probably more of a hero's privilege. Why don't you go up with her? I don't mind waiting for you here.
You have a very considerate partner. Follow me then.
Bubbles!
Take a seat. Make yourself comfortable, then close your eyes. I won't force you, but people hope to regard one another with bare honesty when they enter a bath. Are you willing to trust me? Thank you. You can also move a little to your left. The water is warmer there.
And I'm falling asleep.
Now place your left hand onto the bench. Lift up your arm with your palm facing forward and part your fingers slightly.
Okay.
Yes, you're doing great. All right. It's about time I formally introduce myself. I am Aglaya the Gold Weaver, Dressmaster of Akima, and one of the Chrysos heirs of Amphorius. The trust placed in me is how I came to lead the Chrysos heirs in our mission today. My duty may be to weave lavish robes, but I most enjoy coming to these baths in my personal time. Garments are shields, after all, hiding both our bodies and what we truly think. This place, though, is where we can drop our cloaks of pretense. For the waters shall bring us closer together. You can open your eyes now. Look, we are joined together now.
It's some good
You're
ritual.
not wrong to think of it that way. The golden threads of Nestia entwine us, capable of sensing even the slightest quiver. We are bound to speak the truth to each other this way. You will learn the truth about this world from me. And in return, I ask for you to promise me something. Fulfill this pact between us, and you can expect your journey on Emphorius to be free of troubles. You learned the legends of Emphorius from those bath sprites a while ago. But that was a sanitized version that spared you from the harsh and bitter realities of our history. The pantheon of titans that once ruled our world has become the very affliction that eats away at Emphorius. An unfathomable power changed something within most of these titans, inducing their rage and madness. Emphorius has since fallen into eternal night, the black tide engulfing our world. Arkhima is now the only city to still receive light, and we owe it to Kefali's protection. The Chrysos heirs gathered here are Emphorius' only hope. People hail us as heroes, as protectors, and as deliverers. They are counting on us to vanquish the Titans, reclaim their core flames, topple them from their thrones, and take their authority for ourselves. It is only upon reclaiming all core flames that the miracle of Genesis can reveal itself, granting a new lease on life to this broken world. This is Emphorius' flame-chased journey. A band of heroes dedicated to slaying the gods and reclaiming the 12 core flames for the world to start over anew. With the end times before us, we are expected to lead all of our people toward the summit. Arkhima needs as many allies as possible to aid us in the upcoming battles. The two of you may be just the reinforcements that the Chrysos heirs have been waiting for. You must have been blessed by many miracles to say that with such unwavering confidence. I may be getting ahead of myself, but for Emphorius, I am willing to take a chance on you. I have laid my heart bare, and in return, I just want you to make a single promise. Promise me to never tell the people of Arkhima about the worlds beyond the sky, no matter what may happen.
Sounds doable, but why?
Arkhima is approaching its end. I do not wish to give my people false hope. Not when we've been badly scarred by it before. Can you promise me that? Thank you. The agreement between us is now complete. I apologize if this ritual upset you, but I hope you understand. I had no other choice. As much as I am interested to hear your story, I'm afraid I've already taken up too much of your time. Mr. Dunhung's worrying has created ripples in the water. Why don't the both of you tour our holy city? See how our people make ends meet in this difficult time. I will have your welcome gifts ready later today. Why don't you and Mr. Dunhung tour our holy city? See how our people make ends meet in this difficult time. I will have your welcome gifts ready later today.
Where's Dunhung? Finally back. What did she say to you? Promise not to tell Peter about the incident. What I did. I didn't expect that to be our only concern, though this is consistent with how I was acting when we were in the Abyss. Something is definitely off about this world. Even on a planet as isolated as Juno 6, the people still had an understanding of space, and even paths and eons. Skyburns and Forest, though, is more like a prison. They clearly have advanced technology, so who could imagine that even discussing what's beyond the sky would be a taboo? Do you remember the mass of chaotic matter contained in Forest from the rest of the universe? I can't help but think of someone intentionally keeping our Forest hidden. The Titans could also be related to some Eon. Let's explore the city like suggested. We've helped defend the city after all. There's a good chance to fish around for information while they still have a good impression of us. You can also take some photos for our record. Do they know what a camera is? Sound redeem. What the hell? Looks like there's one there. I don't know like that whispering. You have to do that every time. That's gonna be so annoying.
No match for me.
Did you need anything else?
You are... What strange clothing and accent you have. Oh, are you the warriors that followed Lord Finon back from the frontier? Thank goodness. I hear you're both exceptional warriors, as masterful as the Chrysosairs. Could you help us restore this column here? Nothing has been going right these days. First those minions of Nikador attack, and now this column collapses right outside our home. Can we really keep going?
Not with human effort, of course, silly.
High Priest Treeby. Oh, Kefali on high, our prayers are heard. We won't need to trouble you any further, kind warriors.
I thought it could summon a miracle.
Huh? When we all arrived in Akama? Come to think of it, we felt something a bit odd too. Maybe you also have the ability to learn Ornyx's prayers too?
Is that right?
Not at all! We have lots of priests here, but some are more gifted than others. Why don't you both try chanting? Treeby will see if you get it.
A key in a forest, memory-laden objects can be found everywhere when the Trailblaze approaches. They reveal an edgy ripple over them. At this point, hold down the button. You can use it as prayer to align them to the previous state. Okay.
Wow! You got it on the first try! You're a natural!
A miracle. A miracle fresh from the oven. Go. Bring word to the bard. Frontier heroes grace Akama. Feats abound right here.
Welcome, Mr. Bob. How are you? I said my friend. I don't seem to be cut out for this.
There are many others like you. It just means you're meant to be a warrior. Oh, you met Aggie, right? How did your chat go?
Oh, reached an agreement.
As long as things are going well.
Ah, nice.
You know, we are pretty certain there's more to your sudden arrival to Akama. And Treeby has never seen a priest achieve resonance with Ornyx on their first try.
Well, got add a cheesecake. And the smaller. Give me a second. There we go.
But with this, you should be able to clear any obstacle when traveling around Emphorius. Most of the time at least. Oh, right! We came by to check if you have teleslates with you. It'll be a lot easier to get around Akama with them.
Teleslates?
I knew it! There are also Yanisopolis priests beyond the beyond Akama. Like the city you're from. Let's see. This looks different, but it works more or less the same. Maybe a little resonance will do the trick. All set! Now we can contact one another with our teleslates. Only in Akama, though. Messages won't send once you're outside Aggie's web of golden threads.
Okay. That is surprising.
Did you think we were some backwater people who don't understand anything? You can also use any currency you have on you. Talantan scales will determine the value of all items, so there's no need to worry about being penniless in the Holy City. Not if it's just the two of you, but if any of the council elders happen to ask, it's our little secret. Okay, time to get back to work. Have fun exploring the city. We'll see you two later.
This of unexpected things only gets longer. Look, someone's on the roof. The advantage point to photograph, so let's find a way up.
A miracle. A miracle fresh from the oven. Go, bring word to the bard.
An excellent look out over so you can see the Titan statue. Let's get a photo of this view.
What are you two doing up here? I know you. Oh, you're the heroes who helped defend our city, right? Damionis, saw your valiant figures in the battle.
Nice to meet you. So from a faraway city. Not first time I thought I'd nice fun to create and capture. We remember the city and its sights by.
Oh, you mean to say take a photo, don't you?
Yeah. Yes. There, trying. Yes, I meant to say that.
Aha! See, you met the right person. The name's Damionis, and I may have some humble insight on travel and photography. After all, everyone in this holy city knows me as the explorer. All right, pass me your photo stone. Oh, this is an entirely foreign make, but that's not gonna stop me. I'm guessing this here and that. Easy peasy. I know how to use this now. Huh. Oh, it's no biggie. Okay, strike your poses and look this way. And we're done. Here, have a look.
Guys, don't be so big.
Well, I mean, as long as you're happy with the photos. Say, I've been wanting to ask you guys something. I didn't think I'd actually get the chance, but you're not really from another city, are you?
I don't think I understand your question.
I've heard some things here and there. I mean, refugees that just came into the city are saying that the people Lord Finon picked up are from beyond the sky.
Alright, my hey, rumors are just rumors. We're from... I cannot pronounce. Journey from the host here was fraught with challenges, but thankfully we were able to make our way here after being home.
Lacie-Chan? Oh, is that so? I thought I'd finally found proof that a world beyond the sky exists. It doesn't matter. At any rate, thanks for your help, warriors of Lacie-Chan. Akuma welcomes you.
Aww. We destroyed this guy's dreams. That was close, but I have a bad feeling about this. I don't think found. Right, let's go closer before we get distracted.
Does it really work? Never save for tomorrow.
Out of the shadow of the past, you've not stepped, Chrysos heir. The weight of the core flame, if you wish to bear, you must bury the past. Suspend the pain.
I'll try my best, Cartonis, but why keep mentioning it if you already know I can't do it?
Here, your guests are.
You two. You're back much quicker than I imagined. I thought that Aglaya would keep you for a bit longer. Here you go. This is the compensation I previously mentioned. I asked the most famous Grand Craftsman in the Holy City to repair your spear. Once again, let me offer my sincere apologies for any offense I caused during our first meeting.
Wow, Dalton was like, huh? Judging solely from its exterior, I can't see any signs of damage. It's truly incredible.
The one who crafted this spear must also be a renowned master. I guess there's always someone greater out there. Although I still can't imagine a world outside Amphorius. Or perhaps I've just never given it much thought until I met you two. You've probably now heard about the tripartite prophecy that descended upon Amphorius and the mission of the Chrysos heirs. For us, pursuing the prophecy is the purpose of our journey. Therefore, thinking too much about other things is unnecessary. The reason it's a prophecy is because it appeared in the form of a miracle. No one knows exactly whose will it represents.
Okay. The dream destroyed on the mood rooms. Okay.
There's another theory that it is the whispers of Kefali before their eternal slumber. It was the Skyfather who scattered their divine blood all over the land that gave rise to the Chrysos heirs. Of course, that is just one of many popular folktales. Please, don't simply dismiss it as silly superstition. The people of this world have already experienced the transition from skepticism to firm belief, and this transition wasn't easy to achieve. Many have paid the price.
Conveyed to us was more collective mission. As an individual, what role do you play in all this?
Me? I'm still seeking that answer myself. But if the gods favor me, I believe that my core flame won't be far.
Your core flame?
It's Nikador. I'm a soldier who was taught how to fight at a young age. From the day I was selected by the prophecy, I've regarded the Lance of Fury as my goal. One day, I'll break the lance and take the core flame of strife. But discussing such a bitter topic is a bummer. I'm embarrassed since I think I'm the one who brought it up. Oh, right. Treeby mentioned that you two also use teleslates. Why don't we exchange contacts? Please also accept these gifts as a token of my appreciation. Since the weather is great, why don't you two look around some more? I won't take up more of your time. See you later.
He's gonna bet we run into that and we get like, what's it called? The look where you're going type achievement like we had elsewhere. Ah, that's the lady we encountered previously.
Ah, it's our two distinguished guests. Welcome to the dwelling of the Dromases. Well, I'm also just passing by. Yes, I enjoy the air here. It's rather sweet. Full of the fragrance of life.
Interesting. Speaking of which, Miss Cassolis, also a Chrysos heir?
Yes.
My apologies. If you don't wish to talk about this topic, I'll stop myself
Thank
here.
you, Mr. Don Hong. Oh, this child looks hungry. Since you are here, do you two want to try feeding the Dromases? Their feed is dry red soil and it's very clean. There's some over there.
Red
Since
soil
it's your
feed.
first time feeding, just a small piece will do.
Very nice meeting.
It looks very happy. Perhaps you could try petting it? It seems to enjoy it a lot. You get along very well with the Dromas. It makes me envious. Me? No thanks. It's all right.
Miss Clarice, are you concerned about something? We've just arrived in this area. We hope to build closer relationships with everyone through our actions.
Please don't misunderstand. When you helped Akama, you already showed ample goodwill. It's just that I am not too good with social contact, regardless of whether it's with people or with these children. So please don't take it to heart.
Alright. Take a photo of the Domus as well. It's a rare encounter. Such an amazing creature.
Would you two like a photo with this child? In that case, I might be able to help. Yes, it is an interest of mine.
Nice. Alright then, thanks for your help.
No problem. Please place the photo stone on the ground.
Let's see what she says.
What beautiful colors. It's very cute. The aperture, exposure index, and preset filter. Although it looks different on the outside, it actually has the same internal structure. There won't be any issues. Alright, get into position. And we're done. I hope that you like it.
Two faces, place it behind, bend down, pick it up. What's wrong behind using the black and white filter?
My apologies. It's just personal preference. I like black and white photos. If it bothers you, I can take another photo.
It won't be necessary, this is
I'm
fine.
glad that I could help. Then, I'll take my leave now. Please continue playing with the Dromases.
What a mysterious lady. You could say she's not very talkative. No, that's not it. She's just a little elusive. Even when we came across her previously, she avoided having physical contact with others. These Chrysos heirs all have widely different personalities. In comparison, Fanon seems to be the most normal one. Interesting. Okay. We should return to first, or do you want to wander around a bit more? Optional, continue to explore Oaken City area. Okay, we're gonna try and explore the area still. If I can work out this something I hate. Okay, there seems to be an area some over here. Investigate. Okay.
Ma'am, this item of yours is new. Completely new, there's no doubt about it.
That's impossible. This is an heirloom that's been passed down by my ancestors. Where's Theodoros? Get him over here to take a look.
Although I'm not as experienced at doing appraisals as he is, I'm very confident about this. If you don't trust me, you can take it elsewhere for a second opinion. Or I can burn it for you. You'll be able to tell once you smell it.
No way! You can't burn
What the hell's going on here? Oh, so hobby. Excuse me, dear, someone's difficult right now. Let's leave him be. Leave him to it. Okay.
There seems to be a new show at the Bastion.
Oh, the police once. Good. Nope, my controller doesn't work.
Hey, are you in the forum?
Forum? Which one?
The one about the rosy celestial maiden? It's getting more popular by the minute. I don't see you in there yet. Hurry up! It's filling up quickly.
That's not what I think it is. Let's go take a look. It's still the main story. What this is? Excuse me, I heard something about Thorn now. We'd like to find out more.
Your outfits, who exactly?
Oh jeez, there's some lag at the moment. Jeez, it's gone laggy. One sec. It has gone very laggy. Is everything okay on the other end? Hmm.
Ah, brave warriors. Pardon me. I didn't expect you to be interested in such social affairs, but sure thing. Please, take out your teleslate. I'll help you connect to Akima's World Wound Web. Got it. Please take a look.
Hmm. Yeah, really causing problems already. Yeah. Okay, give me a second. VC face is like lagging like crazy. I don't know why. Give me a sec, see if I can work it out. That's like really laggy at the moment. Okay, 1 second. Yeah, I'm gonna do this the old-fashioned way. Okie dokie, let's see if we can get it working again. I'm hoping a off-on might fix it.
Nice.
Okay, I think it's working. No, it's just as laggy. What on earth? Hmm. Why is it so laggy at the moment? Hmm. I'm not sure what's happening here, but I'm gonna have to stop using my 3D model, I think, because it is too laggy at the moment. And I'm more worried about computer crashes because of it being laggy. Oh, great. Okie dokie, let me have a think. Still have the old software, but... Hmm. Okay, let me... I wonder if task managing it might work. Oh, why does stuff have to go wrong? Testing. Seems to be working a bit better. Let me put the props back.
Nice.
Model, there it is. Still lagging. It's better than it was. Man. So annoying. Nothing else is going wrong, right? Like, I'm
To the grand baths.
Rosy Celestial Maiden. Just from this name alone, I am able to imagine your beauty. You must be the incarnation of Nestia. Oh, you cause me to sink deeper and deeper, unable to get a hold of myself. Oh, beautiful Celestial Maiden, how can I ever win your affection? Damius? Ominos? No, I don't know what you're talking about, friend. Right now, I only have the rosy Celestial Maiden in my heart.
wonder what he drank. Someone should come calm him down. Let's go look elsewhere. It's like everything else is working fine, but for some reason the PC face is just not.
Oh, rosy Celestial Maiden, you truly are a gift from the heavens, a daughter of the sun. Even Aquila cannot restrain you. Will you gently carve open the sky, if only to lead us out of this long, dark night? Who? No, I do not care about any Damiones. Right now, I only have beautiful fantasies and poems in my heart.
God.
Oh,
I don't know what
rosy
much will
Celestial
think.
Maiden, the light of Akima.
Next.
Dear citizens, please stop spreading images of unknown origins. Please wake up! The Rosy Celestial Maiden is a lie crafted by Zagreus as a prank. We should follow the lead of Lady Aglaya and not subject ourselves to such mind-numbing fantasies. Damionis, that explorer who thinks very highly of himself. I've heard of him, but have never met him in person. Others have said he's completely crazy.
Rosy Celestial Maiden, a world beyond the sky.
What's that commotion?
Like that too.
Yes.
This story sounds a little familiar.
How'd you get up there? Oh yeah, this is Siri.
Thank you for the food you give us.
Stop chasing after me! Don't come any closer!
He's running toward the Garden of Life. Give chase!
That guy barged into the
What's all this? What's all this? Can't a guy run his business in peace?
Celestial Maiden! Celestial Maiden!
Citizen, calm down. Don't do anything foolish.
This is the Garden of Life, the holy ground of the Bow of Rift. Are you trying to defile the gods?
Defile the gods? No, you guys are completely wrong. The wise Circes will be proud of me. Just watch.
What on earth is that?
The wisdom of Circes should be shared equally by all. I, Explorer Damionis, shall put on these wings today and touch the sky, proving to everyone that a world beyond the sky exists.
Oh my goodness, is he acting like Icarus? He's gonna go.
Wings?
That's right. Right here, right now.
That is a giant flying amphora! You're going to fall to your death!
Ridicule me all you want. I shall prove myself and remove all doubts.
Obviously not.
You two are the distinguished guests of Lady Aglaia?
Don't answer us.
My dear friends, I know that you must have your own reasons to hide the truth. I shall not make things difficult for you. But thank you for showing me the image from beyond the sky. Now I shall embark on this earth-shaking undertaking. Damionis always follows through on his words.
Jeez, man. Oh dear man. Another swallow. I don't know what it is, however we've just been streaming for so long, but this is really laggy now. I don't know what's happening with VC Face, it's just a laggy mess. I don't know what it is, it's probably something going on in the background. The problem is, all I have is OBS, VC Face, and Star Rail open. And I can't really pause Star Rail at the moment.
Save your words of persuasion. I've made up my mind.
Stuff. Oh, great. 1 second. This is the first time I've had it this laggy in a good while. No, they're not even full screen. It's like... the VC face is minimized. I have OBS up so I can monitor chat and the stream. Otherwise I wouldn't notice. And then the game is taking up, I'd like to say, slightly more than a quarter of the screen. It's my normal setup, basically, and I've streamed for 6 hours and no issue. I don't know what it is, whether it's the new area, the new update.
My friend, your tone has betrayed you. I understand that you're trying to persuade me to stay.
A clever fool. That's how to describe people like him, right?
I'm almost moved by his persistence.
Save your words. Aquila, feel my wrath!
We're running out of time. No, what should we do? If we don't take action. Even if I have no choice, let's just tell him. No.
What did you just say?
So, I was right? You really are from beyond the sky?
We are bound by a pact. We cannot reveal the truth to you.
Ah, so that's why he called you distinguished guests of Aglaia.
Damionis, we're taking you in for an interrogation.
I can finish his sentence.
This is not going to go well.
What happened to
He learned
Damianus?
something that he should never have learned. We can only hand him over to Lady Aglaia for judgment. Instead of worrying about his safety, perhaps you guys should worry about the impact of the rumors. Although no one believes what Damianus said about a world beyond the sky, the rosy celestial maiden has already spread everywhere.
I'm not even sure how. Sorry for the trouble we've caused.
It's all right. I think there's only one thing you can do right now. Go to Varric's Leo and share something even more interesting with him. That way, there's a chance that you can cover up the rumors. As for what happened earlier, you won't tell anyone else about it. So go now, brave heroes.
Yeah, I need to salvage this situation. How intriguing. We should catch those nymphs the next Orokawa. Perhaps they can help us understand on forest. Nymphs are blessings. Nymphs with blessings are everywhere in the forest. Approach and attract them to cut nymphs and bring their blessings to all the area. If you connect to them to the area, the Garmake will begin deciphering the prophecy. And... oh, interesting. But yeah, from what I can tell, it's only VC face that's lagging. Everything else is running perfectly fine. Like, OBS is working fine. Honkai Star Rail is working fine. It's only VC face that's lagging at the moment, and I'm not sure why.
What's Dad talking about?
Please, carefully, not the spirit thief. Be in awe of jewels.
Really, a lion's head? No matter how I look at it, it just looks like any other statue. How do we even interact with it?
Look who came to visit this mighty lion. Aren't you Akima's two new friends? The brave warriors from a faraway place. It's an honor to meet you.
Seems like you're very well informed.
Didn't anyone tell you? I'm the far-seeing eye and all-hearing ear of Akima. I see and hear every single thing that happens in the streets and alleys of this place.
Interesting. We'd like to request your help. Currently, rumors regarding the rosy celestial have spread throughout the city, holy city.
Brave warriors. I'm afraid that I won't be able to help with that. Rumors? As long as the citizens like it, who cares about whether it's true or not? However, the way you two are trying to stop it from spreading further, could there be some other reason? How about sharing it with me?
Sorry, we can't
Don't be
do
fooled
this.
by it. This lion loves engaging in gossip and rumors. few days ago, when people were besmirching my tribe's honor, didn't you also turn a blind eye?
Cool.
This Lord Mighty.
He's in trouble.
How have you been lately?
The face of a lion, but the courage of a soulless hyena. You and your brothers will do anything for the sake of entertainment, even encouraging despicable acts such as fabricating history. There's no limit to how low you would stoop.
How can you call that a fabrication? At most, it's just a little reinterpretation. Artistic reinterpretation.
Shut it. Do as they say. Otherwise, I'll turn you into iron dust with my bare hands.
Ooh.
You got it. I'll fix that right now. I assure all of you that from now on, you'll no longer hear the words Rosy Celestial Maiden.
No, I just run in regular. We could try. It's not something I do, because, like, my user's already technically the only admin on this computer, so I'm like, why isn't it already in it? Okay, let me have a go. Oh, great. 1 second, I'm gonna have to find where I've got it saved. I'm actually not sure where it's located. I've got it pinned to my taskbar, and that's where I've been using it. But I don't know where it is on my computer. Great. I'm gonna bring up Task Manager to see whether or not what's going on memory-wise. Everything looks fine. We're not even at like 50% usage on stuff. I might be able to do that. The problem is I don't know where the software is located on my PC at the moment. Oh, man. Well, that's the thing. Oh, there we go. See, we're fixed. We finally fixed it. What the hell? Like, the issue is not the lighting. It's lagging because of the software not working. I'm 100% sure it's just it. Because everything else is fine. But okay. Well, we're back to normal. See, moving nicely. Don't know what fixed it though. Maybe bringing Task Manager up scared it to hell. I didn't even Task Manager. I just brought up Task Manager and closed out of it, and then loaded it back up again, and everything working now. Okay. Let's continue. It looks like everything's fixed itself.
Don't misunderstand. I'm just annoyed at that lion head. Also, Finon seems to think highly of you guys. If you were to be disposed of for such a trivial
Yeah,
reason,
it's working out.
his weak and fragile heart might
It's
not
strange.
be able
I
to
don't know
bear
what
it.
caused it. It's one of those things. It's like I go into Task Manager and only like 50% of CPU and memory is being used, so it shouldn't be lagging. You know, if it's only half of the resources that the computer's able to use. You
Pray
know?
for the best, outsider. Pray that this farce has not reached the ears of Aglaya.
Yeah, that's the only thing. It's like, as far as we actually restarted it and opened it like twice. But yeah, it looks like third, fourth times was the charm and it's working. Regardless, this matter has come to an end. Let's prepare ourselves and head to our appointment. We're gonna be in trouble. If we act this about it, we'll have to come clean. My first treasure chest of the day! Because I haven't been keeping an eye out for them.
Hey! Over here! We've been waiting for quite some time. Where have you two been? We've been waiting here for quite some time. Even our wings are tired.
We encountered some trouble, but thankfully everything's been resolved. The use of the web.
You guys are well informed. You even know about the World Wound Web? Young people sure are full of energy. But it's been such a busy day. Where would we find the time to surf the web?
That's good, so the web is a good habit to have.
What a strange thing to say. Anyway, let's go. I hope Abby isn't annoyed from waiting too long.
I hope not either.
This story sounds a little...
Faith can dispel the black tide.
Oh, right. You can see the abyss from here. It's quite a nice place for a photo. Look, the Gate of Infinity. It's very eye-catching, isn't it? That's where we met.
The landscape of Amphorius is breathtaking. In the past, this place must have been a beautiful paradise.
Well, the past cannot be recreated. All we can do is follow the prophecy and move forward.
The past cannot be recreated, but you clearly showed Ornus's miracle before.
Those are two different concepts. We can draw upon the power of the Veil of Evernight through prayer, and then salvage necessary items from the past for our own use. It isn't actually reversing time.
Even so, it still goes against the laws of physics that we know of. All things have to obey underlying laws of the world. I'm still trying to understand our fate. Amphorius laws. We can take photos later. Let's go meet Agilina. I think it's like pronounce it. My ability to pronounce words sometimes non-existent.
Just hearing this melody makes me feel better.
Have you heard? Seems like all the rooms are full.
Aggie, we're back!
Thanks for your hard work. Is there any news from Trian?
Not yet, but we've already figured out where the deserters are headed to. With a little more time, we'll be able to track down the location of Castrum Kremnos.
Oh, he's that candid with the two of you? Castrum Kremnos, both Nikador's territory and their current abode, is a moving city-state enveloped in fog.
Interesting. So back when the Titan was repelled, maybe he was off chasing the enemy?
Let's talk about something less serious for now. Would you mind giving the three of us some space, Treeby?
Of course. Hope you like this gift.
As Treeby mentioned, the both of you spared no effort in protecting the Holy City. I would like to present you with a gift in recognition of that. If you are to stay in Akima, you'll need a place to rest. This gift will address your troubles.
Ah.
Welcome to your private bath chamber.
Better than the Peniconian hotels. Well, it's hard to compare them directly. This place is indeed more spacious, and the decor is quite impressive.
I'm glad that you're satisfied with the arrangements. Here, take some time and get to know your surroundings.
Let's go. Give up. Ground share name continuity. Balcony. This view is absolutely breathtaking. It's loot wall.
Oh, finished exploring? I still have one last special gift for you. Come this way. I'll explain it to you.
Okay. Investigate. Is this a basin? It looks like something used for rituals. I feel like it's in a movie or something.
It's not your average wash basin. This ceremonial vessel belonged to the Chrysos heirs and is now my gift to the both of you. You have learned, to some extent, about the history of Amphorius and of the holy city Arkema. Now, I wish for both of you to witness the journey of the Chrysos heirs for yourselves.
What do you mean, my witness?
In ancient times, Fegusa, the Chalice of Plenty, concealed the beginning of the world amidst billowing waves.
Okay.
When the ancient ocean priests discovered that place, they used spirit water to build a barrier in order to prevent the site from being disturbed by external forces. However, they also left behind a passageway.
Okay.
That passageway is none other than the ceremonial basin in front of you. Clear yourselves of all distracting thoughts and wash your faces with the spirit water inside the basin. When you next open your eyes, you shall witness for yourselves the Vortex of Genesis, a great sanctuary that houses the original divinity of the 12 Titans. It's also the place where the prophesized miracle of Genesis will occur. For your first time, I shall personally guide you into the depths. Close your eyes and hold your breath. Sever all other sounds and let my whispers fill your ears. Take a handful of the pristine water. Lift your palms in front of your chest and feel the water gently flow away through your fingers. Sink deeper and do this once more. Submerge your wrists in the spirit water. Familiarize yourself with its temperature, its touch. Spread your fingers, then lower your head and search for the palms of your hands. Feel the spirit water flow against your face until all of your senses are submerged, floating, sinking, diving into the depths. You now stand at the heart of this world. Now, I require your honesty.
Oh dear. What's the meaning of this? Why is this happening
This is
again?
no laughing matter. It's an interrogation. While the both of you were roaming the city, Someone was paying attention to your every move. Unfortunately, you have broken your promises.
So dear, we were talking. However, we only did it to save a
The
life.
Holy City's fate is as fragile as thread. I must exercise prudence in order to eliminate sources of potential disaster. I will grant the both of you another chance to mend our broken trust. The golden thread shall judge on my behalf. If you're truthful, you will live. Else, you will perish.
We meet again, distinguished guests.
Casterus will be your executioner.
It's undeniable that we broke our agreement out of the carelessness. However, you never explained to us how revealing that word beyond the sky exists would lead to dire consequences. What I want to know is how grave of a crime have we
A
committed?
reasonable request. It is indeed my oversight for failing to tell you everything in time. There have always been people in Amphorius who looked beyond the skies. Indeed, there used to be a usurper nation that spared no expense in constructing skyships with the desire to break through the blue sky and reach the stars. However, Aquila's divine punishment fell the instant the fleet of skyships took flight. An entire city-state, along with all of its subjects, was reduced to ash in that moment. It's not that Amphorius is unwilling to head toward the stars. Yet, anyone who even thinks about breaching the firmament would undoubtedly infuriate the gods, causing this land of the living to burn, and an entire nation of mortals to perish. The Eye of Twilight is only one example of this. This is forbidden territory which can never be ventured into.
Humanity has always longed for the sky, and this is something that you can't prevent.
Divine punishment has never been fair. As Okima's guardian, I must do the same. This is a world dominated by Titans, and that order can only be toppled by the Chrysos heirs. Therefore, the only thing that I can do right now is to ensure that the both of you remain devoted. 3 steps, Casterus.
Yes, Lady Aglaia.
I shall ask you 4 questions. Dishonest answers will cause the golden thread to vibrate, while truthful responses will not affect the thread. The number of times that the thread trembles is the number of steps forward that the executioner will take. If she isn't standing behind you after all 4 questions have been asked and answered, the both of you will have passed this test. If she is, your journey will end here.
Isn't she already standing behind us, technically
You'll
speaking?
fall asleep amid the warm embrace of flowers and feel no pain. That I can guarantee.
Regardless of what she says, we're fine as long as our consciences are clear.
Well then, let us begin. Question 1. Outlanders, why have you come to Amphorius?
To allow our journey to continue.
A truthful response. A step will not be recorded. Question 2. Outlanders, why did you lend your aid to Akima?
To allow our journey to continue.
No fluctuations detected. A step will not be recorded. Question 3. Outlanders, if the current situation changed dramatically, could you eventually point your blades at Akima and its citizens?
I can't make any guarantees.
A response that lacks embellishment. You have no misgivings about the friction or suspicion that your answer might cause. A step will not be recorded. Final question. Outlander. An unknown but surging power exists within your body. Are you willing to use it to aid the Chrysos heirs in slaying the gods?
Wait, you can even check that.
Response to a question with another question indicates intense suspicion and resistance. A step will be recorded.
There's only one step.
All 4 questions have been asked and answered.
I don't know what the right
you have
answer was
earned
to
a
that
second
one.
chance with your honesty. Both of you may continue to stay in Akima, and its citizens will continue to view you as distinguished guests. However, you must promise that today's farce will not occur again.
I think it's more appropriate to say, for us to say that last part. You seriously don't expect about you after what we just went through?
Regardless of your choice, the Chrysos heirs will continue to follow the path in the prophecy. You may be a ray of hope that fell onto Emphorius. However, until all has been proven, you cannot be allowed to pose a threat to Emphorius.
If we stay, will you continue to monitor us?
For the Holy City, I am willing to bear all the traits that others despise and use every heartless yet effective trick in the book.
Forgive us, but I'm afraid our cooperation can't continue under these conditions. If we cannot gain the people's if we cannot gain your trust, Lady Adilla, we depart. Ours isn't our only option for the nameless. Things have to end on a sour note between us.
I respect your decision.
Hold on! Please, wait a moment.
Finan?
Aglaya, as the first person to encounter them, I have some thoughts I would like to share regarding whether they can stay.
Do speak your mind.
When I first met them in the Abyss, I was wary of them as well, and never let my guard down throughout our journey back to the Holy City. However, during the battle to defend Akima, we fought side by side numerous times. The look in someone's eyes in moments of life and death never lies. And I was able to detect the conviction in their eyes back then. That's why I was willing to put my life in their hands. Please believe a warrior's intuition. At present, Akima is desperate for aid, and I am loath to lose 2 allies just like that. Isn't this what Miss Casterus believes as well?
Yeah. I'm more willing to view death as a peaceful farewell than a punishment.
She's like, oh, really?
So 2 Chrysos heirs are willing to vouch for you. It seems my actions were too high-handed. Finan, will you fulfill your duty as host and look after our distinguished guests?
Well, I'm not good at formalities. I'll do my best.
Cass, next time, I hope you will express your thoughts openly.
I will.
Now, it's time to welcome the newcomers to the Vortex of Genesis. As you both have chosen to trust these Outlanders, ensure they are adequately informed about the mysteries concealed within.
Sorry, should have gotten here earlier. Please, hear me out before you make up your mind. I swear by the honor of the Chrysos heirs here, that your lives were never in danger. Before the interrogation started, Miss Castor has already sent a message to me, hoping that I would stop Aglaya.
Only a select few can sway Lady Aglaya, and Lord Finon is one of them.
Oh, please stop. Aglaya. She has long sealed her heart in ice for Akima's sake.
Okay.
Maybe this is the price of being a demigod. Standing among mortals, yet still so far from them.
A demigod?
One more thing to explain. Let's not worry about that for now. You'll soon find out that Amphorius' deepest secrets are all hidden here. Well, first, kindly look upward. What you see right now is the astral zodiac of the vortex of Genesis, divided into 12 parts that record the flame-chased journey of the Chrysos heirs. The 12 vacant signs symbolize the 12 titans of Amphorius, while each illuminated constellation represents one core flame that mankind has restored to its rightful place.
Okay, so you're already about halfway there. There's 6 restored core flames. You're already halfway through your journey.
The generations before us paid a heavy price for that. The journey of the Chrysos heirs once faced immense hurdles and made no progress for a very long time. It was Aglaya and Treeby who rallied the Chrysos heirs from all over the world once again, leading us to re-embark on this prophesized journey.
And they are the only 2 demigods in the Holy City.
So what exactly is a
Worry
demigod?
not. I haven't forgotten about that. In the past, the Titans were the pillars of the world. Yet the prophecy's revelation is that these 12 pillars must be shattered and the world's order reconstructed. But here's the problem. After the fall of the old gods, someone must hold up the broken pillars and fill the vacant seats until the coming of the miracle of Genesis. Otherwise, the entire world will collapse before the prophecy comes true. Aglaya and Treeby have already laid their own gods to rest, making them now both human and divine, as well as the bearers of Amphorius' fate.
Sounds like quite a responsibility. So that's what you meant by your core flame.
Bringing down the Titans, retrieving the core flames, and filling the vacant seats. This is the mission of the Chrysos heirs. And I'm following in the footsteps of those 2.
Mission. Huh.
When it comes to the 12 Titans, no words can describe them more vividly than the whispers within the constellations. Why not step forward and listen to them for yourselves?
Three titans of clarity. Interesting. Alright, so okey-dokey, so this is the copy of the area. Hoping we're coming up to a pause point soon. We've already been going for 3.5 hours.
So, did you hear it? The first time I heard the voices of the Titans, I was just the boy playing with swords, oblivious to the meaning of life. To this day, I still don't know why the prophecy chose me. But I'm grateful for it. Without this journey, I might have already become a wandering soul on the battlefield. Alright, that's enough of my story. I want to extend a heartfelt invitation to you. Join the Chrysos heirs, and aid us in hunting down Nikador and retrieving the core flame from the Titan of Strife. If you still harbor doubts, I'll do my best to provide you with answers.
What's the chosen chosen?
Unfortunately, the workings of the prophecy still remain a mystery to us all. The only reliable speculation is that it favors those caught in dire circumstances and bestows miracles upon them.
Okay.
Legend has it that the first Chrysos heir was born millennia ago. Since then, the Chosen Ones began to walk this earth. Then came the Chrysos War. A conflict backed by the gods, yet one that brought much bloodshed and claimed many heroes. By the time of my birth, the tales of the Chrysos heirs had become more like legends than historical accounts. If there are others called forth by the prophecy, I trust that fate will guide them to us.
Okay. How
Armed
do you
with
plan to
courage
fight it?
and unwavering resolve, our quest will begin as soon as Pt1 locates Castrum Kremnos. Without a doubt, it will be a momentous battle to the death. Prepare yourselves.
We got it all figured out.
The path ahead is bound to be perilous, and I won't impose my will upon you. Yet, if you choose to stay, I, Finam, from Aedes Elysiae, will spare no effort to bridge the gap between you and the Chrysos heirs.
Thawing the ice in Lady Aglaya's heart won't be easy, but I will do my best as well.
I'll leave the final decision to you. You don't have any comments. We'll stay.
That's wonderful to hear.
I don't know how we're supposed to
You are the hope of
leave.
Victorious.
Literally, our train is literally in the tatters.
I've always believed that the journey of the Chrysos heirs is not meant to be the saga of a select few, and that we must unite all potential allies, especially heroic figures like you. Once we triumph in the battle against Nikador, that should dispel Aglaya's doubts.
Lord Finon, our guests seem quite weary. Should we have them return to the bath chamber for some rest?
My apologies, I got a bit carried away. It's been a long first day for you here on Emphorius. Be sure to rest well in the bath chamber. I trust that Pt1 will have returned with news about Castrum Kremnos by the time the two of you are fully recharged.
That was a lot of drama for one day. Let's go with Hans Guarantee. Please take a moment to rest about warriors. I feel like we might have forgotten something. We got to take a photo of this place for March 7th. Good thing you still remembered that. Capture the spectacle of the vortex of Genesis. That's when this picture doesn't come out. Or it, like, corrupts everything. Why do we head out? Feels like this area is very, like, Genshin-y at the moment. Because, like, it's... reminds me of, like, the, fighting areas. A little bit. Let's see. Ooh! Treasure!
Is that all?
How do you leave this place? Nope, not through. Oh, that's cool. Something. Only a few phone games I know that do that. If he's in here. Okay, I'm gonna have to just teleport apparently.
It's still early. Where to now?
So if we can enter it there, but I can't leave now. I can't move this one. We'll keep going. So much has happened today. What, do I have something on my face? Today you talked more than you did in the entire Free Worlds before this! Well, since the talkative one isn't around, someone else has to take her place. But it's been a long day for me too. Let's get through the review quickly. Agreed. By estimation, it took us about 20 seconds now to figure out the current condition of farmers and build connections with locals. A pretty good start. But I feel like there's more to everything than meets the eye. Even the Kratos heirs themselves aren't as unified as we imagined. I wasn't expecting it to be so ruthless. The little attack on us seemed quite sudden. There might be a reason behind it. With all these doubts in our mind, we can only do our best. There's no right answer to the Trailblaze. After all we can do is dive into the world and take things one step at a time. Plenty of questions are still up in the air, but my brain is too tired to handle them. Fimon's right. Let's call it a day and save them for tomorrow. In the meantime...
Aggie, this campaign is going to turn out fine, right?
Do not harbor doubt, teacher. As the interpreter of the prophecy for the Chrysos heirs, any uncertainty in your words may undermine people's resolve.
Alright. But it's just you and us here.
Another smaller to be added. This is probably the most smallest we've had so far. I'll put you there. Nope. Try putting you here. This gonna work? Oh wow. That'll work. Orange. Yeah.
By the way, Aggie, I was actually wondering, when you were in the vortex earlier with them, were you actually going to...
Certainly not.
Phew, that's good to know.
Why even bother to ask? If you were truly convinced of my intent to harm them, you would have intervened.
You sure don't miss a thing. We're just curious. What is really going through your head, Aggie?
Initially, my plan was to use the threat of banishment to test their resolve and perseverance. But I noticed a sense of unease in Castris. She trusted in them, and even reached out to Finan in secret, believing I was unaware. Therefore, I took advantage of the situation and changed the threat from banishment to execution to see if the two could remain firm under the most extreme pressure. Simultaneously, it might also strengthen their bonds with Finan and Castris.
Do you have to go to such lengths for the battle against Nikador? That's going to make it a lot tougher for you to gain their trust.
That's not important. You and I will eventually step off the stage and leave Anthorius' fate in the hands of others. That's the future you foresee, isn't it?
Yeah.
The prophecy of deliverance is nothing if not ambiguous. It urges us to defy the gods, yet refrains from providing a clear glimpse of what lies ahead. Right now, it is people's faith in the prophecy that unites them around the Chrysos heirs. Should a time come when their faith is shaken, all will crumble. Hence, we must be prepared. When our task is to craft the armor for the deliverer, what harm is there if you and I don humble attire?
Eggy, have you noticed? You keep saying you don't believe in humanity's altruism, but your actions are a counterexample.
Perhaps it's because my humanity is distancing itself from me. Another never-ending dawn. How bright is the day, and how long is the night. The golden thread hangs unusually silent today, as if the heavens, earth, and ocean are all holding their breath. Could they be mourning the impending downfall of a titan? Unwinding in a bath sounds appealing now. Would you care to join me?
Let's go, Eggy. When have we ever been able to say no in all these hundreds of years?
What's that sound? Who's talking?
Mimmy.
Yeah. Am I dreaming? Feels like there's been a voice talking in my head all night. I should probably mention this to Dana. You're finally awake, about time. Did you already forget? The sky's been bright since we arrived in the holy city. Do you think that there was a voice in my dream? A voice? The voice of a star again? Or... Sound like an animal, but I somehow understood it. Sounds a bit contradictory. Keep a note of whatever you can remember. This strange dream might be connected to the rules of this world. While you were asleep, I did some thinking. I believe the most pressing concern is still how the people of Earth view what's beyond the sky. Unfortunately, contacting the Express might not be feasible for a while. And if we rely on... Yes, in worst case, the entrance to Horus is a one-way door, letting people in but not out. There's a new message. Fully recharged. Why is you fired up? Dream condition is great, peaceful rest. Is there something you want to discuss with? I got some good news. Teacher's located. Okay. You little... Master Lord... Come back here.
Existence is unity. All will be swept away by the wind.
I need to look how long's left, because we've already been going for almost getting close to 4 hours now.
Nice, like my friends. Indulge yourselves! It ain't over.
There's more to life.
Step up, Lacie.
Nice.
Dreams do come true.
Ooh, nice.
It's still early. Where to?
I need to see where we are in the story, because we've been going for quite a while. Let me just check. So, what was it? The 3.0 story. So... Story. I'm just gonna check the title. If there's even a page about it. I'm gonna say no. Anyone know how far I'm through the story and how long's left? Because, we've already been going for 3 hours, 3.5 hours plus. And I really don't want to turn this into a 6-hour stream. Normally I'd look up the act names and see how far I was through, but apparently there's no website for that. Yeah. Normally there's a page up by the time I need it, but I'm streaming the day of the release, not the day after, so it doesn't seem to be anything. Can't even remember. What's the story called again? For Exile Flame Chase. Let me try searching that. I mean, I hate to have to split it into two, but it's at the same time. Flame Chase. Okay, there's a wiki page on it. Please tell me. No. Okay, here we go. List of submissions. We are currently on... No! Really? Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm definitely pausing. I'm sorry. There is a list of submissions. There are 10 of them, and we are only on number 3. I think. Yeah, we're only on number 3. Like, what the hell, game? Based on this, it could be like a 10-hour stream if I did the whole story. That ain't happening. Jeez, I was not expecting it to be that long. Like, because if you have a look here, it says night stars accompany my slumber. Number 3 is called that. So that means we're only on the 3rd, like, thing, and we're at 3 hours 40. Okay. Look on the bright side. At least I know, but oh my. I thought we'd be at least halfway through. You know. Oh man, we'll have to split this up into like 3 different streams or something. Oh man. Okay, let me have a think. Okay, let me have a think. So we're on Wednesday at the moment. I'm not streaming tomorrow. Got Genshin. The earliest I can do the second part of this would be Monday. But yeah, I'm gonna stop it here. No way I'm continuing this. So I've already... This feels like a good pausing point, if you know what I mean. And I'm just like, yeah. Oh man, a bit of a sudden end, but at the same time, I'm just like, you know. We're at a point that seems like a good stopping point, basically. I don't think there's really anything else to do apart from this. The only thing else we can do is try and pull the Herter. I think we've got enough gems now to put another pull in. Let me have a look here. What are we at for pity? Give me a second. So, 1, 2, 4, and 24? I thought we did enough pulls for that. Oh well. So we're at 24 pity at the moment. Unless it's not counting one of the pools. I don't know. We got enough for one temple to try and get her. We got a guarantee because, of course, we somehow got Welt on 5 pity somehow. So let's have a go. Doesn't look like it. I guess this will be for next time then. Well, I'll end it here. I'll note down to stream this on Monday so we can continue the main story. I think there is an event on. We've got the Hero's Journey travel log. I think that's it. But yeah. We'll stop it here for today, otherwise we'll probably be here for another, wow, I'd say 3 times as long if we're continuing the story. So we'll continue the story on Monday, around the same time for starting, and yeah. Hopefully we don't have to split the story up too much, is what I'm hoping, because I don't know how far we are through number 3, but Stars of the Night accompany my son, but I don't know how long, but it's been 3 hours, almost 4 hours now. So yeah, we'll go find someone to raid. It looks like we've got an ad break at the moment, so I'll have a quick look to find someone to raid, and yeah. Ah, man. Hopefully we can either finish the story Monday or do the next part of it. But I wasn't expecting to be, you know, not halfway through. Okie dokie. Stream. Let me reload the app, bring up Stream Manager, and find someone to raid.
Nice.
Let's go raid Rengar. He's currently playing Kingdom Hearts HD 1.5 plus 2.5 Remix? We haven't raided him in forever. Okie dokie. Let me bring up the raid messages. Yeah, I hate the fact that I have to keep an eye out for pause points for this game. But it's just because I don't want a repeat of playing a game for 6 hours and being mind melted by the end of it. But yeah, we'll continue the story on Monday and hopefully finish it, but without. Like, I really doubt, but still, hopefully we can. Sounds like I'll have to bring a care package with me to finish the story in a single stream, if you know what I mean. Anyway, no stream tomorrow. The next time I'm streaming will be on Friday with Genshin Impact. We've got another event we need to finish. Which event is it again? It is Emblem of the Steadfast Valor, which is ending on the 20th or something. So we'll be doing that on Friday, as well as Marika's, I cannot pronounce her name, the Pyro Archon story quest. So that'll be fun. No worries, Speed. But yeah, hopefully we can finish this next time we stream Star Rail, because, you know, I don't like splitting it up into 2 streams, let alone 3 streams. Looks like we're about to raid out. Have a great day all, and I hope to see you all in another stream. Bye!